A Colombian man with a painful lung disease has become one of the first people in Catholic Latin America to end his own life under a new euthanasia policy, despite not being terminally ill. Victor Escobar, 60, died by legally regulated euthanasia at a clinic in Cali, the capital city of Colombia's Valle del Cauca province, late on Friday. He suffered from end-stage chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which greatly diminished quality of life, as well as a number of other conditions, according to his lawyer Luis Giraldo. Escobar, who is a practicing Catholic, had fought 2 years for his right to euthanasia in the face of opposition from doctors, clinics, courts and the church, which categorically opposes assisted suicide. Colombia depenalized assisted death in 1997, and in July 2021 a high court expanded this right to dignified death to those not suffering from a terminal illness. We reached the goal for patients like me, who aren't terminal but degenerative, to win this battle, a battle that opens the doors for the other patients who come after me and who right now want a dignified death, Escobar said in a video message sent to media by Giraldo. I'm not saying goodbye, just see you later. The last footage of Escobar alive shows him smiling, surrounded by family before he was sedated and given a lethal injection. Shortly before dying, Escobar said God does not like to see people suffer. He said, "I do not think God will punish me for trying to stop suffering." Diabetes and a cardiovascular ailment had left him in a wheelchair and suffering from spasms that racked his body, leading his family to back the idea of euthanasia. In Europe only Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg and Spain have legalized euthanasia. Colombia may have joined that list, but access to the procedure is not always smooth. As of mid-2021, patients like Escobar, with chronic diseases and a life expectancy of more than 6 months, could not undergo euthanasia. They were being forced to live in undignified conditions against their will, said Monica Giraldo of an NGO called the Foundation for the Right to Dignified Death. She said that since the court ruling on euthanasia, 3 people with non-terminal diseases used it to end their lives, but Escobar is the first to do so with cameras rolling so the public could witness it. I want my story to be known because it creates a path for patients like me, patients with degenerative conditions, to have an open door to seek rest, Escobar said. Escobar has said he got ill from years of working with exposure to asbestos, an insulating material now known to cause cancer. In October of last year, a panel at the Ambanico clinic rejected Escobar's request for euthanasia, after 2 years of earlier petitions that were also rejected. The committee argued that Escobar was not terminal and there were still ways to try to alleviate his suffering. At At the time, Escobar told AFP, "I was already feeling sick. I felt like my lungs did not obey me." Days earlier in another city, Medellin, 51-year-old Martha Sepulveda, suffering from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also saw her request to die cancelled at the last minute on grounds that she was not terminal. Geraldo said hospitals sometimes deny euthanasia requests over ideological positions or scrap them at the last minute over legal concerns. Escobar appealed in court and won. He chose to die on January 7, a Friday, so it would be easy for relatives to go to his funeral on the weekend, his lawyer said. "I suffer from my diseases, and I suffer watching my family suffer because of me," Escobar said in October, gasping for breath. The courts also granted permission for Sepulveda to die after she, like Escobar, went public with her case. Sepulveda, who had been diagnosed amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALA, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, in 2018, underwent the procedure in the city of Medellin at midday, DESC Lab, who supported her case, said in a statement. Sepulveda was due to be euthanized on October 10 last year, but the procedure was halted at the 11th hour. The government says at least 157 people have chosen euthanasia since the July 2021 legal change. Geraldo's foundation is now working with 5 people seeking assisted suicide, 2 of them with non-terminal conditions.